Hi folks, this is Victor Cuevas with Victor for Advice. I want to talk about a very important subject, that's term life insurance. Boring, I know it's boring. But here's the way it usually works for someone. You buy a term life insurance policy, and by the way, 45% of Americans don't have any life insurance. It's ridiculous. Not even a term policy. And of those 45%, many of them have a group of life insurance. So you don't even own the policy. You leave that employer, you don't have life insurance. So you need to have it. But here's the way it works. You buy it for 10, 15, 20, 30 years. You pay on it for all that time. You won't die because statistically speaking, you'll live during that time. You could get into bad accidents, illnesses, whatever, you'll live. You won't pass on. And then that 20 or 30 years goes by, that policy terminates. You've lost all that money. Many of you don't even like that concept of losing all that money. But here's the situation. In America today, people aren't dying. Most people are alive, live to at least 60. But what's happening to them? Cancers, heart attacks, strokes, and other critical illnesses are wiping people out financially. Look, my own brother at 60 passed from cancer. His daughter, my niece at 40, got breast cancer. She survived. I have another friend at 41, died from cancer. Another person that I was close to, 50 years of age, multiple strokes, can't work for the rest of his life. I can go on and on and on. And I know you know tons of people that have had cancers, heart attacks, strokes, and other critical illnesses. And it's caused a lot of financial pain in their life. But what happens if you have a term life insurance policy that all of a sudden, remember, you're not going to die more than likely, but you do get cancer. You do have a heart attack. You do get a stroke or some of these other illnesses. And all of a sudden, that life insurance policy pays out $100,000, $150,000, $500,000 cash, money you don't have to pay back, boom, right into your pocket. How would that change your entire financial future? It would be like night and day. It would be the difference between night and day. All of a sudden, you don't have to worry about all the miscellaneous Medicare costs that are going to come your way because of it. Even if you have health insurance, you don't have to worry about going bankrupt. You don't have to worry about losing your job or maybe being out of work for the next 3 or 4 or 5 months because you have the income. You don't have to worry about paying all your other debts, your mortgage, your car payment, none of that stuff. It's taken care of, folks. You can concentrate on the most important thing, getting well. So folks, if you're out there and you don't have life insurance, man, you need to call me now. You need to look at this. You need to get a quote. If you already have life insurance, you need to look at switching to this or getting an additional life insurance policy of this type I'm talking about. Folks, look, it's not expensive. It's not hard to qualify. In fact, the majority of you can take the application, be accepted, and have it issued in a week. Some of you might have to go through some underwriting. That's okay, but you can get this policy. It's affordable, and you absolutely need to have it. You need to be protected. You and your spouse need to be protected from these critical illnesses because that's what's more than likely going to happen to you. You're not going to die, but you could very well end up in a critical illness situation. So give me a call, contact me. Let's answer your questions and get you a quote and get you started today. This is Victor Cuevas, Victor for Advice. God bless you.